Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, JD here with Timber and Anvil. So what am I up to in the shop? Great question. Check this out. So what you see here is a storyboard. Basically, I got hired to be a blacksmith demonstrator, a paid demonstrator at a regional conference coming up this weekend. And so a storyboard, I was asked to demonstrate how to forge axes in the folded fashion. So storyboard shows the progression from step one through completion, and basically these bits here are what I worked on last week and over the weekend. And this is basically step one, where I've got the my parent material and center punch marks to isolate, or I should identify my set downs. Step two, forging those set downs. Step three, drawing out the sort of the lugs for the eye and either end. And these are hot, so I'm not going to touch them. But these are going to get folded over, sort of into each other, like that. This one's not going to have anything. It's just going to fold it, and that's done, because that'll show the next step of the process. And then this one will have this bit of canister Damascus from ball bearing material and 4800 KC forge welded into it and finished. And that will complete the storyboard. And then when I actually go to demonstrate, I'm going to be starting with one of these, and then I'll show the club basically in real time the process of making it. And then this piece right here will become the bit. This is Damascus that I welded up here in the shop with 15N20 and 1095. This is 60 layers, and this is actually the first Damascus steel billet that I ever made entirely by hand in my own shop. Didn't use anybody else's facilities, power tools, etc. You can kind of see the layer lines right there. That's scale. But yeah, I've never done Damascus. It's just not something that's really practical, in my opinion, because I started with a pound, and this is well under a pound of material, because how much material is lost from all the heats that I took, and scale material lost, and then obviously stacking and re-welding. You lose a lot when you don't have a power hammer or a forging press, so it doesn't make sense. I've got probably 10 hours wrapped up in this, so it does not make sense for me to do Damascus without power tools, but that might be changing pretty soon. So stay tuned, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, bye now.